Well, Kung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. So every Kung Fu man is trying to do that. To be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
That's good. Now I'm thinking about water differently. Ooh, that was quick.
To the eyes?
What?
Or straight at the face?
I didn't even...
From the waist?
How does he... Wait. How is he moving his hand that fast? He wanted to move back. You see the way this guy, the guy moved back? Like, he his reaction was, like, so slow, like, to that. I mean, how can you react to that? By the time he moved back, it's like his brain just processed it after it already happened. Today, fellow Gens Dead Brit, born in 2000 is a very curious man. He's going to be checking out some more Bruce Lee. This is going to be my first time ever checking out one of his interviews. For those of you guys that aren't aware, I only recently just discovered Bruce Lee for the first time on this channel. I did a reaction to him. The link to that video will be in the description for those of you guys that do want to check it out. I haven't seen this video, so it's a blind reaction. As always, I'd love to know how this one resonates with you guys, as well as how much Bruce Lee was an influence over your lives in any capacity. And yeah, guys, of course, that being said, let's dive into this video and see what it's all about.
Now, Bruce, just look right into the camera lens right here and tell us your name, your age, and where you were born.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco in 1940. I'm 24 right now.
And you worked in motion pictures in Hong Kong?
Yes, since I was around 6 years old.
And when did you leave Hong Kong?
1959, when I was 18.
I see. Now look over to me, Bruce, as we talk. I understand you just had a baby boy?
Yeah.
And you've lost a little sleep over it, have you?
3 nights.
And tell the crew what time they shoot the pictures in Hong Kong.
Well, it's mostly in the morning because it's kind of noisy in Hong Kong, you know, around 3 million people there. And so every time when they have picture, it's mostly, say, around 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning.
I see. They'd love that there. And you went to college in the United States?
Yes.
And what did you study?
Philosophy.
I see. Now, you told me earlier today that karate and jiu-jitsu are not the most powerful of the best forms of Oriental fighting. What is the most powerful of the best?
Oh, guys, I gotta pause it there before he even gets into, you know, some of that as well. I didn't even know Kung Fu was a real thing. The only influence I had with Kung Fu was Kung Fu Panda. I thought it was just some made up thing from, you know, the actual movies or the Nickelodeon like show that I watched when I was growing up. So it shows you just how much I was aware of. But listen, the way he's carrying himself, he has such a like almost matured, confident demeanor about him. And it kind of sounds like more striking when you realize how young he was. This is me going off of first impressions already off the jump. He hasn't even said anything like too prominent just yet. But yeah, this is just, I'm just noticing these things, man. It's good to see. I like what I'm seeing.
And you told me earlier today that karate and jiu-jitsu are not the most powerful of the best forms of Oriental fighting. What is the most powerful of the best form?
Well, it's bad to say the best, but in my opinion, I think Kung Fu is pretty good.
Would you tell us a little bit about Kung Fu?
Well, Kung Fu is originated in China. It is the ancestor of karate and jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
It's more of a complete system, and it's more fluid. By that I mean it's more flowing. There is continuity in movement instead of one movement, two movement, and then stop.
Would you look right into the camera lens and explain the principle of a glass of water as it applies to Kung Fu?
Well, Kung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. Why? Because water is the softest substance in the world, but yet it can penetrate the hardest rock or anything, granite, you name it.
Oh,
water also is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grasp hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So every Kung Fu man is trying to do that. To be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
Oh,
I see. What's the difference between...
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now I'm thinking about water differently. Wow. That was, yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I see what he's saying as well. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. He's very well articulated right there. That makes sense.
And flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
Wow.
I see. What's the difference between a Kung Fu punch and a karate punch?
Well, the karate punch is like an iron bar. Whack! A Kung Fu punch is like an iron chain with an iron ball attached to the end, and it go whang, and it hurt inside.
Okay. Now we're going to cut, and in just a second we'll have you stand up and show us some Kung Fu and some movements in Kung Fu.
Okay.
Cut.
We're gonna see some stuff in the suit.
Test X2, take one, speed.
Okay.
Now
In the
directly
suit
into
as
the
well.
camera, Bruce. Directly at it. And now give me a 3/4 this way. And hold it. And give me a profile that way, all the way. Good, hold it. Now come back to a profile on the other side. And hold that. Give me a 3/4 on that side. And then give me right into the camera again. All right, now the camera will pull back. And Bruce, first show me the movements in the classical Chinese theater.
Oh, okay, let's see.
Classical Chinese
Well,
theater.
you know,
My
what we
first
talked
time
about,
seeing this.
how they walk and how they start to move.
Well, in Chinese opera, they have the warrior and then the scholar. The way the warrior walk will be something like this. Walking this way, straight, come out,
Oh, okay.
bend, straight,
Oh.
and then walk out again. An ordinary
Yo,
scholar...
his balance right there was impressive. Like he did that so smoothly. Like just like the way he just casually lifted up his leg. I was like, wait, he's how's he here? This is just, you know, when someone's a master at something, you can tell because they make everything look so effortless. They make it look easy. Like that's how good it is. But I know if I was trying that right now, I'd be like struggling to even stand on one leg as well. You know what I mean? Like. And just hold it with such balance whilst talking, and like it's just there's like this elegance of the way he moves that it just really, really impressive. If you get what I'm trying to say, like he's not doing anything major. He's doing really subtle things that are like grabbing my attention. That is like, wow, okay.
The way the warrior walk will be something like this.
The little
Walking
things.
this way, straight, come out, bend, straight, and then walk out again. An
so
ordinary
smooth.
scholar would be just like a female, a weakling, 90 pounds in child Alice. You'll be just walking, you know, like a girl, real, shoulder up and everything.
So by the way they walk, you can immediately tell who they are.
Right, what character they represent.
Now, show us some Kung Fu movements.
Even like a girl, like a weakling. I don't know if that was like an inside joke. You know, I don't know the context of that. Because you know, I'm sure that's the kind of thing that'll get taken out of context today, and you know, he's finding himself in some controversy. Interesting comparison.
Up and everything.
So by the way they walk, you can immediately tell who they are.
Right, what character they represent.
Now, show us some Kung Fu movements.
Well, it is hard to show it alone, but I will try to do my best.
All right, maybe one of the fellows will walk in. You want to walk
Yeah,
in?
it would be...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on, lady.
Oh, why would you want to do that?
Although accidents do happen, but you know... There are various kind of strike. It depends on where you hit, then what weapon you will be using. To the eyes, you would use fingers.
Ooh, that was quick.
To the eyes?
What?
Or straight at the face,
I didn't even.
from the waist.
How does
everything
he? Wait. How is he moving his hand that fast? Wait. It's like, you know when someone's been doing the same thing for like every single day, and that's what this looks like. He's been quickly jabbing his hand so quickly, and to the point where he's that fast. That's what I barely even saw his hand right there.
To the eyes, you
That's-
would use fingers.
Ooh.
Don't worry. To the eyes. Or straight at the
And
face.
what's crazy about it as well is that, you know, the camera picks up more like frames than the eye would. So I can't imagine like this is probably it probably was faster in real life is what I'm trying to say, because the camera shows you more than what your eyes could probably see. But like this is okay. Wow.
Don't worry.
Even if he wanted to move back, you see the way this guy, the guy moved back, like he his reaction was like so slow, like to that. I mean, how can you react to that? By the time he moved back, it's like his brain just processed it after it already happened. Like you see the way he moves back after he's already done the strike, like
The eyes, you would use fingers.
like that reaction was
Don't
so
worry.
delayed. That's how fast
To
he
the
was.
eyes. Or straight at the face.
Wow. Ooh.
From the waist, everything on.
How is
Just
he?
a minute.
That's
let's move this
intimidating.
around this way, so you're doing it more into the camera. Okay,
Okay.
swell.
And then there is band arm strike, using the waist again into a back fist.
Whoa.
And let's have the assistant director back up just a way.
He's-
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
This guy is brave. I would not want to be standing on the other side of that. But you know, he seems like he's so controlled. Like he moves so fast, but just enough where he doesn't strike the guy, and is so quick with his movements.
Back
Like,
up, just wait.
I
Go ahead.
would, we get
And then of course, Kung Fu is very sneaky. You know the Chinese, they always hit low. From high, go back to the groin.
wow.
Now turn around the other way, would you, Bruce?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And,
Would you want him?
yes. Oh, cross
These
the
are
camera
just
one
natural
again.
reactions.
That's
Right. That
All
is
right.
natural.
Right into the camera. Cheat into the camera a little bit and show this again.
All right.
Go ahead.
There is the finger jab.
Oh.
There is the punch.
Ooh.
There is the back fist and then low. Of course, then they use leg straight at the groin or come up.
Oh, with the groin.
Or if I can back up a little bit, they start back from here and then come back.
Mate.
All right.
It's kind of work.
What in the this guy's not, that's not even human. I didn't even know the human body can move that fast. Like what the heck?
There's the punch.
What
There is
in
the back fist and then low. Of course, then they use leg straight at the groin or come up. Or if I can back up a little bit, they start back from here and then come back.
All right.
It's kind of work.
He has nothing to worry about.
I
Now,
don't blame him.
again, show us.
And you see the way he just does all of that, and he just calmly just puts redoes his suit to look more on point. You know, he's just these subtle mannerisms that he has. It's just such elegance in the way he does things. It's mesmerizing. It's fascinating. You know, it's like wow, I'm in awe of what I'm watching right here. I wasn't expecting to be getting some demonstrations of how he does what he does. This generally does remind me of. Again, I guess the only influence I've seen of this, not only through Kung Fu Panda movies, but you know, Jackie Chan is an individual that I remember growing up watching some of his Rush Hour movies, and the moves that Bruce Lee's doing right now, I remember seeing Jackie Chan doing. You know, it's like what you know what I mean? Like, it's just a little into the you know, like I definitely butchered it, but yeah. So I can imagine, you know, if Bruce Lee did inspire / pioneer all of those things, it makes sense now. Like I feel like I'm seeing an origin story.
It's kind of work.
He has nothing to worry about. Now, once again, show us how a good Kung Fu man would very coolly handle it and walk away.
Oh, he's
rather
very
than get involved in a series of actions.
Cut it.
Sound.
Okay.
Test X2, take 2.
Now, Bruce, so that we can clearly see what you're doing this time, we'll face the fact that there's nobody there. Show me now the difference between Jiu-Jitsu, which is long and involved, and Kung Fu, which is very quick if you have
Look at his
the moment.
posture.
All right, for instance, you will read it in a book, in a magazine and everything, that when somebody grab you, you will first do this, and then this, and then thousands of steps before you do a single thing. Of course, these kind of magazine would teach you to be feared by your enemies and admired by your friends and everything. But in Kung Fu, it always involves a very fast motion. Like, for instance, a guy grabbing your hand. It's not the idea to do so many steps. Step him right on the instep. He'll let go.
Yeah,
This is what we mean by simplicity. Same thing in striking and in everything. It has to be based on a very minimum motion so that everything would be directly expressed. One motion, and he's gone. Doing it gracefully, not to go, yelling and jumping all over him, but to do Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Now, show me once again, just a few
Wow. Okay, it's the small movements.
Well,
okay.
Kung Fu can be practiced alone or with a
Direct.
partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis.
I gotta see this.
This is a crane form. Start off.
Ooh. Okay.
This is one of the movement involved.
I can't get over the fact that every time he does like some phenomenal like martial arts move, kung fu thing, that he just just goes back to just making sure his suit is like just on point. Like it's just so classy and elegant. I love it, man. So smooth, so smooth. Cool, calm, collected.
This is one of
Yeah,
the movement involved.
Listen. As the kids say today, man, like Bruce Lee's got aura. Like the way this guy would just does all of that and then just yeah, they would say he's aura farming right now. The way he's doing all of that, like you know when he knows what he's doing. Yeah, we get it. You're cool. You're the cool guy, isn't it? Like you know what you're doing, isn't it? You do this every day. It's just you're just the master at this clearly, because you know the way he's doing it is just it's just smooth, man.
This is one of the movement involved.
Oh, how about when you just came across this guy just now?
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. They have the tiger that start like a tiger, using claw to claw the face, or the beak of the crane to the eyes move.
Oh, his thighs, wow, whoa.
This is some of the movement involved.
I am in shock, man. The way he was moving so smoothly was just insane. It was surreal. Like this last part here, especially, I'm blown away by just how calm and collected he was, whilst also striking such a harsh blow. Like you did not want to be on the other end of some of those strikes he was giving you right there. You know, you'll just find yourself waking up in some emergency room, you know, on some bed, sprawled out, like with a headache, wondering how did I get here? Like that's the kind of effect that I can imagine Bruce Lee would have had on someone if whoever was unfortunate enough to find themselves on the wrong side of some of those blows. Like just look at the way he moved. It was just so elegant and smooth, and it's a shame because when I initially dived into his story, to find out that he passed at such a young age, almost at the height of his career, and you could tell that he had so much in the tank to give and show the world. I mean, he already did so much in such a short space of time, and the fact that people to this day have such a high reverence for him, and his legacy still lives on, just goes to show you just how much of an impact he had. And I'm loving this rabbit hole so far, and it's only my second kind of video checking him out. Definitely let me know what other things you guys like me to check out, and of course if you did make it to this point, shout out to you guys. Comment down a green heart or #flex us so I know who my real ones are, who made it this far in the video. Of course, don't forget to smash that like button, as well as hype this video. Always does me a big favor. And subscribe to the channel for those guys that are new. I would always love to know how this video resonates with you guys. So also let me know that in the comments below. How much was Bruce Lee an influence over your life? And were you aware of some of these things that were mentioned or shown in this video? I would love to know as well. Maybe some of you guys, I imagine some of you guys practicing it yourselves at home from seeing stuff like this. Of course, if you guys do want to see me check out some more deep dives into the past, I've got plenty bonus videos on the Patreon, many of which I cannot post on YouTube. This week I'm going to get all my movie, sitcom, and music reactions. I am thinking of diving into some Bruce Lee movies, so stay tuned for that on the Patreon for those guys that are on there. And for those guys that aren't, if you guys want to get all of that and more, then I'll definitely recommend you checking out the Patreon, linked in the description below. Of course, if you do want to see me check out not only my first time checking out Bruce Lee, but you want to check out some more videos where I check out some influential figures from the past, then I have plenty more videos that you can check out. That'll pop up at the end of this video, some of which I'll love to see you guys check out and see you guys over there. But of course, with that being said, guys, I've been your boy JayFlex, and I'll see you wonderful people in the next one.